Right, back to the serious business of making art about identity in suburbia, because that's where I am. I talked about putting all my doodles and notes, my mind map and things in a little wallet like that. And so I've got a few other things I put in there. There's the wanted thing, my identity, what's on my mind, self-portrait, picture of our future home, little self-portrait, a mind map, some cuttings from the newspaper today, actually the newspaper yesterday to be precise, and I thought I'd make a bit of sculpture. So it puzzled me, I couldn't remember which ear Van Gogh cut off. It was in fact his left ear, so I did a small picture of my left ear and then just sort of got carried away with it. This is designed to be a sort of ready-made sculpture. You can throw it where you like, and it's three-dimensional. It's got a label on it, and the label says, a 3D mini sculpture based on a drawing of my left ear in solidarity with Van Gogh. And I've taken some pictures of this, which I'll put on the blog. And I'm putting this in with my other bits and pieces. And the idea, it's the person that finds it, and I say on the back of it, please reinvent this as you see fit. So whoever opens this can have a little bit of creative time remaking this sculpture. So we're going to put it into the little binder, book, call it what you like, container. There's also a shopping list in there, dog food, A1 ball, brown paper, labels and string. That's my trip to Hobbycraft. It needs to be bound. I bought some brown paper. So I'm going to bind this up now. I mean, I suppose this is a sort of form of performance art really, isn't it, when you actually get down to it. That's what this is. I'm performing. It's all deadly serious, of course. So we'll try and make a nice little parcel out of this. I'm not very good at wrapping, it has to be said. But we're going to get there with this. There's a little bit too much on there, I'm going to have to snip some off. There we go, I think that's come quite nicely. I need to tie it up with some string. This is going to be interesting. What string do you cut? Who knows? I need an extra pair of hands here, so I'll have to use my teeth. Right, so now there's my parcel. Okay, but we need to know when we're going to open it. So my idea is to stick a label on it. And then select a date. Now the way to do this is I've randomly cut up on this table days of the month, months of the year, and then for the next 20 years. I suspect I'll be dead by then, if it was to be in 20 years time, but over 20 years is a kind of period when I've noticed cultural shifts. I can actually look back at the culture and think, that was strange. Now obviously it wouldn't work if I had pulled out the number 31 and it was actually February. So I've actually only gone to 28 with the days of the month, which just leaves out the 29th, 30th and 31st. And I'm kind of trying to invent an urban-suburban myth around why those 3 days are special and why they shouldn't be included. But I guess it's probably because they just wouldn't work otherwise. But I like the idea of making up a myth and trying to sell that to people. Sounds quite interesting. Okay, so we're going to go first of all, the first number here is, 2023. We're then going to go for this number, which is the 7th, and we're going to go for this number, so the 7th of February 2023. I'm going to write that on my little label here, 7th February 23. Okay, so now we have that sealed, and I wonder what I'm going to be like if it's me that opens it when on the 7th of February. It'll be 3 days after my birthday in 2023. 4 years time, I should be 66. I should have actually been drawing my pension, my state pension, for a while. If it's not me, I'm probably dead, and good luck working out what all this means. So I need a little box to put it in. I've chosen this rather nice carved box. I think it's a bit too, I would ideally like to adapt this myself or make it myself out of found stuff, but for the time being it'll do. So I'm going to put that in there. It does fit, I'm sure, just about. And I'm going to put in, I've got an Altoid box here. I'm going to put all my numbers in there, everything in there, a whole lot. Get rid of all the evidence. Just make it tidy. Because I might need these again, you never know. Somebody might want to play with them, you never know. I don't know what I'll do with them. But anyway, they've got a nice little box now. It's always good to put things in a box. And that's going in there too. There you go. Art about identity from suburbia.